Hi, I'm Mario Mendes and you are watching Just Listen. We'll talk about album World Sinfonia by marvelous Meola. This album was released in 1991 on Tomato label. This was the first of many World Sinfonia albums to follow. From the name of the album, World Sinfonia, Meola later changed it into the name of the whole slew of albums which were issued by that same name. Some are live albums, some are studio albums, but all of those albums are excellent and you can't miss with any of them. I counted at least 8 World Sinfonia albums. The versatility that guitarist Meola has shown over decades is rarely matched by any other player, being often praised as one of the best guitarists in the world. Hearing him play on the record or live is a unique experience, since Meola can rarely be compared to someone else's style, because he always is changing his guitar playing, it's always evolving, similar to Pat Metini, for example. First 2 tracks on the album, Perpetual Emotion and Orient Blue, do not have bandoneon among their instruments. Both tracks are stunning display of Meola's composing and playing abilities. At the time this album was recorded in 1990, it was for sure the most ambitious project Meola has ever taken. Argentinian Dino Saluzzi is Meola's partner on this album. Saluzzi's bandoneon is a fascinatingly sounding instrument in the hands of virtuoso. It's a kind of Argentinian accordion with a very beautiful sound. As the staple instrument in tango and as such closely connected to the music of great Astor Piazzolla, bandoneon sounds create a lavish southern accent atmosphere around Meola's guitars. Tango Suite, composed by Astor Piazzolla and arranged by Meola, is a 2-part mini-suite in which interplay between guitar and bandoneon creates many southern flavored images which blend from one to another seamlessly. This music is constantly moving. There is almost no repeating of any part of composition. It constantly changes with variations and evolves using virtuosity of Meola and Dino Saluzzi. Important part also plays Meola's longtime companion on second guitar, Chris Carrington. He is a virtuoso player and he is also a great guitar builder. He has his own website on which you can check out his work. He's amazing. It's really beautiful to see how he crafts these marvelous acoustic guitars from wood, and his skill is really to be appreciated. World Sinfonia is not an album one could appreciate completely in just a few listens. This music needs your time and attention, but it will reward you with timeless beauty and infinite layers of intricate details within complex compositions, just the way Meola always creates his original music. Famous Argentinian composer Astor Piazzolla mentored Meola in the uniqueness of tango music. As a token of appreciation, Meola has composed and he here performs Tango for Astor. Delicate percussion play and subtle wordless vocal accents enhances this tango. The only composition by Dino Saluzzi on the album is Lustrine, and it is one of the best tracks in my opinion. Although guitar has more time on this track, toward the end, Dino Saluzzi is just remarkable here with his skillful bandoneon playing. The Cathedral is the name of the closing track, written by Meola. His and Chris Carrington's guitars effortlessly create music that changes tempo many times, but supported by bandoneon, it just seamlessly flows from slow to fast and back, like it's nothing. There are no percussion on this track, 2 guitars and the banana, that's it. When the Cathedral ends, only thing I want and often do is press repeat and listen to it again. I just think that 4.5 minutes of this musical joy is way too short. World Sinfonia is a completely acoustic album and was recorded live in the studio. No overdubs, no special effects. Meola is most famous for blending rock, jazz and world music. His compositions and performances feature complex rhythm structures, which, accentuated by his guitar virtuosity, creates love-hate relationship when you listen to it. By that I mean there will be many listeners for whom this complexity is just a bit too much and they will give up. For those who are willing to spend time on repeated listens, it's a treasure trove of new sounds and hidden melodies. Meola's respect and admiration for tango master Astor Piazzolla can be best felt from this excerpt from an interview that he gave.
You know, moving an audience to tears is the greatest compliment you can ever get.
That's true.
But if you can get them to feel heartfelt emotions as well as intellectual, at the same time that you're feeling like some depth and some maybe melancholy things or missing someone or, you know, or even intensity, you know, it was never at the expense of the music being challenging. It was still challenging.
Yeah.
So I said, this is the connection.
So it
The melodies are there. The melodies are beautiful. This is what was missing. This is what I was trying to convey to the jazz rock, my jazz rock friends and peers, that we were getting more and more away from beautiful melodies and you know what I mean? And more into like atonal, you know, is that a melody? That's the melody? Okay, you know, that kind of thing. You know, and the audience got to get smaller and smaller and smaller because it's not appealing to anyone but guitar players or fusion fans.
Right.
But even that was diminishing. So I then included the influence of Piazzolla, the reconnection back to the Beatles in recent years since the Abbey Road thing, and it's come full circle again.
Meola's album World Sinfonia can be easily found on streaming services. If you like challenging and beautifully composed and performed guitar music, make sure to check out other works of these amazing guitarists. As always, a link to Songwhip in the description below lets you choose your preferred streaming service for this album. Thank you for watching.